Hi Leo, welcome to your reading for January 2025. I'm going to start off this reading because it's bringing in a new year. I wanted to do 3 cards for possible themes that could play out throughout 2025. So 3 cards for anything that could be significant for you before we jump into the January reading, which is the full reading with the general career, love, and health readings. So let's start off there and take a look at 3 themes. So these are not predictions, but these are things that could play out for you, okay? Things you could be dealing with in 2025, Leo. Okay, so let's split the deck. And we have for the first theme, Strength card in reverse. So this is your card. Let me get all 3 before we get into it. Then we also have the Chariot. And these cards were shuffled before I came on camera. But we're going from the 8 and the 7 in the Major Arcana. And then for the final card, the Hanging Man in reverse. Leo, you have all Major Arcana cards for 2025. So I feel like the first thing that came to me with the Strength card in reverse is that, and it doesn't necessarily apply to this card, but it's an ending of a cycle. So for it to be a Major Arcana and for this to be a message for the entire year, this is something that's happened and been going on for you for multiple years. So something major is coming to a close. It could be a marriage. It could be some other romantic connection, relationship. It could be money and career. There's a major shakeup, major change in that area. And I feel, because it's not the Tower here, it's the Strength card, that it's something that you've decided it's no longer working out for you. So it's not like something external is happening around you that's creating this shakeup like the Tower. This is a personal decision. You've decided that this is no longer working out. This also could be related to your health. So there could be changes in your lifestyle, changing things in your eating habits or exercise. Like you feel like maybe you've been playing a dangerous game by not taking something serious. And something is telling you, again, this is an internal personal decision, that you have to make changes. I don't know why skydiving is coming up for me, but if you have a hobby or something that you enjoy, this could also be something like substances that you use, that you enjoy, alcohol, drugs, but something where you feel like you're taking a risk. You no longer want to take that risk anymore. So you're thinking about your life differently. And that came up in a couple of readings, I feel like, for you, Leo, in 2024, where it's like there has been some changes in a sense of maturity. So that could just be part of the process. Now, we also have the Chariot. So we're going from the 8 to the 7, and then this here is 12, the Hanging Man. With the Chariot, you could be moving this year. And these are not meant to all play out together. These are just different things that could be happening for you at different points in 2025. So you could be moving, changing house, changing neighborhoods, changing countries, something major. Could be career again. I feel like it's very accelerated. Like it's very fast moving, whatever these changes are in this case with the Chariot. This was a long time coming with the Strength card reverse, but something is going to pick up for you, and it could be a relationship. Like all of a sudden you find yourself, if you were single for a long time and all of a sudden you find yourself in a committed relationship, like it's going to be fast. And you're going to have to be able to keep up with the pace. Like you're going to have to jump at the opportunities when they come to you. You can't really hesitate with the Chariot. You have to kind of move with the forces of what this represents, like quick movement, quick decision making, or else you could lose out. So there's opportunities here that maybe you didn't see before in 2024, but 2025, they're right there, clear and apparent. Like this is something that you could do with your life, and you have to make a decision. Am I going to stick with the old way or go with this new energy? You can't really hesitate with the Chariot. And with the Hanging Man in reverse, and if we were to look into signs, so this is Leo, this is Cancer, this is Pisces, with the Hanging Man in reverse. Even though they're not meant to go together, there is a theme here, an overall theme. The Hanging Man in reverse is about letting go. You can't really sit on your ass this year in 2025. Like things are happening for you, and I feel like it's in a positive way. You have to let them happen and be open to it. And again, it's something about, you have to, like the phrase, you have to strike when the iron is hot. You have to get it while you can get it. Because who knows when this is going to play out for you again in your life. Like you have to pay attention, be present, be open to the positive changes that are presenting themselves to you here. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of opportunities, Leo, for growth and for change. And I guess anyone could really say that, like a brand new year, this is the time to kind of plan out what it is for your goals and what you want to achieve in the year. But the way time is moving and the way things play out, sometimes you could go the whole year and it's still kind of the same. You're still kind of stuck, whether through your own personal decisions, self-sabotage, or things are not materializing for you. Like you can go through the whole year and in December be like, well, what happened to the year? Like what happened to everything I wanted to do? And it's not necessarily due to anyone's fault. It's not about blame. It's about, it can kind of get away from you, and you get sidetracked. So I think that's kind of the warning here. Don't get sidetracked. Don't hesitate. When you see a good thing, go for it. So that is your themes for 2025. Let's get into your January reading, and that will have a theme as well. So let's start there. Theme for January for Leo. And everything is in frame. Nope. That's my chair. Okay, so let's get your theme for January. I want to pull 2 cards, so let's see. You got the World card in reverse. The way you're getting all major arcana and Page of Pentacles. Okay. So with the World in reverse, January for you, like I said, at this time, you really don't need to hesitate. You have to embrace things so you can move forward. And I don't feel like you're there yet, Leo. You got the World in reverse, which is talking about repeating patterns or repeating a lesson, like the lesson hasn't been learned yet. So it's like you're playing a game and you're forced to repeat a part of the game. You have to go back to the beginning and start over, because it's something about you not making the right moves in some way. With the Page of Pentacles here, there could be some outside help coming to you that's going to redirect you. So it's like you'll get a clue, you'll get some trick or tip that's going to help you break this cycle and move on to the next level in the game. It's like you're stuck on a certain level in the game and you can't move past it. So this might be something you have to seek out yourself. Like, I'm going to stick with the video game theme, but like going online to see ways to kind of crack the code or crack what you need to do, or get a playthrough video or something, like see how someone else does it, so you know what moves to make to get past a certain enemy or a certain blockage. At this point, because you don't want to be stuck here the entire 2025. So I think you're it's dawning on you, something has to change. And so you're going to get some help in that way. And I feel like, again, you have to be the one to research and look for it. Whatever this help is. Okay. So let's get the rest of the reading up here. Okay. So we have Seven of Swords. It's in reverse, so that's good news. Ace of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. We got Page of Swords in reverse. Center of the reading, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And then for the bottom row, you have King of Swords, the Magician in reverse, and the Three of Swords. So, you know, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, Leo. January might be a little bit tough, but we're going to pull advice at the end. And this is your general reading. And with the generals, they're meant to give advice, give guidance, you know, give you something to work with. So there are opportunities to change this around at any given point. So with the obstacles, you do have the Seven of Swords, but it's in reverse. So it's not as bad as it could be, but there could be, you might be recognizing what's been holding you back. So I feel like someone's not being genuine. I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it's someone that you keep around you, like a friend, someone that you could be getting advice from, or there's some sort of connection here, but this may not be someone that you can trust. And you may know that already, like I said, or you're coming to that conclusion in January and you're ready to release it. You're ready to let it go. If this has something to do with you, it's not someone around you. It's like you're ready to be more authentic in some way, to be honest. Someone could be getting exposed in some way about a lie or something that they've been doing. That's, you know, either not good for you or for someone else. With the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, This is your past energy. Things were going well for you at some point. This could be in regards to work with the Ace of Pentacles. So a new job, new source of income, but something's changed here. You have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. I don't know if you're being lied to or something isn't as it seems. It's like something has soured the experience. Someone, I'm going to be a little vulgar, someone has pissed on your bliss. Like you had high hopes for whatever this was with the Ace of Pentacles, but something isn't what it seems. Like maybe you're not getting paid as much. Maybe the people you work with are kind of shady. Maybe someone can't be trusted. Maybe it's not going to turn out the way that you thought it would. And so you're recognizing that. There could be some backbiting, like gossip happening with the Queen of Swords and Queen of Pentacles here in reverse. Or someone that you feel like you are in competition with, maybe. But with the Magician and the Seven of Swords, someone's not being genuine. It's like something took the turn for the worse. It started off with the Ace of Pentacles, and now it's turning into the Ten of Wands and Three of Swords, which is something you didn't factor in, you didn't calculate for, you didn't plan for. You wasn't anticipating that it would be so hard for you, whatever this situation is, that it would stir up all this kind of emotional burden for you. And you're coming up as the Queen of Pentacles. This is the center of the reading. Now, you do have a lot of court cards. You almost have all of the court cards for the Swords suit. So, only one's missing is the Knight. This could be something about your family. We're just coming out of the holidays, so some sort of family drama could have happened in December, and someone was exposed. Some lie, maybe some family secret. Something came out, and so you might be looking at your family members differently after that. You might feel someone can't be trusted. But there's a group. It could be your family members, it could be coworkers, it could be your friends. Because of all of these court cards here, it's putting you in the position of the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. If it's roommates or something, you may not feel safe in your home. Someone could have stolen from you, or you notice that something's different about your room, or someone tried to get on your computer or something like that, because this is Swords. This is about information. So someone could be snooping and you find out about it, and so it's like you don't feel comfortable. You may even feel like you're not safe with where you're living, and so that could be part of the need to move with the Chariot. So this move could be the result of, in a way, other people's actions. Like you might feel like you don't have a choice. What else can you give me about the Seven of Swords in reverse? What is that here? Got the Five of Wands. Yeah, it's definitely something that involves a group. It could be friend group, it could be family, it could be work, where you feel like someone can't be trusted because there could be hidden agendas or like this hidden competition. Like there's conflict and drama that, again, I'm not sure you were aware of. Like you may not have saw it coming. Sometimes people have a problem with you and you don't even realize it. You don't know it. You're just doing your own thing. And now you have to deal with that. This new knowledge, this new understanding about the people around you. So something is being stirred up and coming out. Got the Eight of Cups here on the Queen of Pentacles. You're walking away. So like I said, this could be the move. Could be when it happens or when you start planning it. And again, this is not something you want to do, but you feel like you may have no choice. You can't stay and deal with things the way that they're currently happening. There could be too much drama, and it's coming from multiple angles. So it's coming from the Queen of Swords. So that could be a Gemini coming from King of Swords, could be an Aquarius coming from the Page of Swords. There could just be a lot of gossip and a lot of bickering that's happening, and you're entangled in it. You're not one of the swords. You're the Queen of Pentacles here, Leo. So it's not like this is something you want the drama, you want to be in the gossip. I don't feel like you're initiating it, but you're caught up. And with the Eight of Cups, you're going to walk away. I'm also getting something about feeling like you overstayed your welcome. That's maybe how you feel. Like, because of everything that's going on, it's kind of like you're the odd one out. Really, here, you're the odd one out. You don't match with what's going on around you. But it's almost like you feel guilty in some way. You feel like you're the problem. And I think other people are getting that in your head. They're putting that in your head to make you feel that way. And it's like, no, you're not. I don't believe that you are. You could be, Leo, but I just feel like there's a lot of unresolved drama here. And you being the Queen of Pentacles, maybe people expect you to be the one to fix it. You're Olivia Pope. You're the one that's supposed to do all the work and make something right. Excuse me. And you're not the fixer right now. You don't have the energy or you don't have the capacity to fix other people's problem or fix this dynamic, whatever's happening in this group here. But they kind of look to you as that person, as the leader, as the stable one, as the practical one, as the one that has all the answers. But you're coming up reverse. So you could have other things going on that's kind of taking you away from this, or you have to focus on. Could be work, Ace of Pentacles. That's where your focus is. But you, with the Ace of Pentacles upright, it's like you want to focus on the positive. That was your intention. But you're being pulled away from it with all of this other stuff going on here. Okay. So, yeah, there's definitely a sense that you can't trust the people that are around you. And then I do want to take a look at the Magician in reverse before we get into the future energy. And like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I will still do the love reading, health, and career for January. So let's take a look at the Magician in reverse. Why is that here? Okay, so we got the King of Pentacles now, also in reverse. So the Queen and the King of the same suit. Someone could be getting divorced. This could be a romantic relationship that's ending. It could be the end of a business partnership. Someone's breaking ties. I don't know if it's due to what's going on with everyone here in the Swords. The Magician here with the King of Pentacles could be someone that lied to you. And it could be around money. So someone may have taken some money without telling you, or maybe they kind of fronted like they had more to offer than they really do. So they might have lied about how much money they have, what their source of income is. And what's interesting is that there's the king, 2 kings, 2 queens, and 2 pages here. So it definitely could be about something. I'm getting is that if you're having some sort of dispute with a neighbor, or there's like maybe your child hung out with the neighborhood kids or something, they might have gotten your child involved in some sort of drama. And so now you have conflict with the parents. That could be something that happened in December, happened recently. It's kind of like 2 families battling it out. So if this is about neighbors, it's when you share spaces, you share walls, you share lawns, you share different things, some friction can happen. So it's a battle between 2 groups. And we got the King of Swords here. With the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. This could have a lot to do with money. It's just like someone doesn't have it like they said they did. Someone isn't as financially independent as they presented themselves to others. So someone could be in debt. They're working through some debt. This could be about a loan. So if you loaned money, or someone, take it how it applies, because it could be vice versa. Like you have a loan that you haven't paid back yet, and that's creating friction. Like someone could be holding it over your head. Like, listen, I lent you $1,000 or whatever, and now holidays are over. I need that money back. That type of thing. And it's like the longer you don't fulfill that obligation, it could be getting very heated. Like there could be a lot of arguments, a lot of harsh words, a lot of threats, like a lot of things said. So this is a general reading. I will be doing more personal readings in 2025. I will be streaming live where people can come ask me questions. So if some of this is resonating with you and you just want a more detailed reading that's personal to you and your situation, you're welcome to come out to any of those streams and ask your question. The instructions are on all of my videos how to do that. So let's get into the future energy. So we have the Ten of Wands here. So someone's stressed, and I feel like someone might be falling behind on bills. Someone could be just, they're not able to keep up with all of the responsibilities that they have. So Leo, this is your reading, so I feel like it could be for you. That you might feel like you're having to play catch up in some way. And you have a lot to balance, you have a lot to think about, you have a lot to do, and you're getting pulled in many different directions. And it's like, where do I begin? Like, I'm up under it. Like, how do I get out of this mountain of debt? Or how do I get out of these issues? And so January, you're really feeling it. And then with the Page of Swords in reverse, why is that here? We got another page. Another page. So someone, somewhere, this has to do with your children, their friends, who they hang out with, who they go to school with. It's just too many pages. We got, I think, all four now. Page of Pentacles first. No. Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Page of Wands. We don't have the Page of Cups. A page being clarified by another page. You may, if this is about you, it's like you don't want to focus on your responsibilities right now. You want to go out and have fun. You want to get a break. Like, you might feel like you desperately need a vacation. You need some time off. Like, this has been going on too long with the Ten of Wands, where maybe you feel like all of your money goes to bills and you just want to go out and do something fun, but right now you can't do that. I feel like with the Page of Swords in reverse, it's like you want to put life on pause. You just want to put everything to a stop. And of course we can't do that. The world will keep turning. So you could be doing things to distract yourself. I don't know how helpful that is, but it's like you don't want to face this Ten of Wands right now. You want to take a break. And I'll pull advice and see how that plays out, but I don't really think, personally, like this is the time for you to do that. And so we do have the Three of Swords here as our final card. Spirit-wise, the Three of Swords here. Why is the Three of Swords here? So with the Three of Swords, you got the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands with the Three of Swords. I need another. Knight of Cups. I mean, you're definitely hurt. You're working through some sort of hurt. And I think it's not necessarily what these people are doing here or whatever this conflict and drama is. It's just that I feel like it has to do more with the Ten of Wands. Like the stress of everything that you're carrying right now. You might feel like there's no one you can trust, no one who's on your side, no one who... The person in the Seven of Wands, it's one against 6 other people. So you're having to defend yourself. You feel like you're all on your own, and that no one is on your side to help you. Right. I feel like it's the overwhelmed feeling. Like that's the source of this 3 of Swords. You're feeling very overwhelmed. With the Knight of Cups here, there could be someone coming in to help you. Like someone could see all of this that's happening around you, and this could be like a source of softness for you. Like the Swords is very hard, very harsh energy, and this will be the person that helps you get through it, to balance out the hard and the soft. Like you may not feel very loved or supported, but someone could come in and help you with that feeling. I don't necessarily feel like it's romantic. It could be, because with the Queen of and King of Pentacles in reverse here, someone could be breaking up. So there could be new love coming in for you, but I feel like it's more about emotional support. Like that soft spot to land on. And just be a source of positive energy, because you have wounds that you need to heal. And again, I feel like it's due to stress and feeling very overwhelmed. It's like something has reached its capacity and you can't stretch anymore to accommodate everything that's going on around you. You're being pulled in many different directions, but at some point it's like you've done a lot of bending and a lot of accommodating and a lot of shuffling things around, like if this is bills, but it's like you've reached a breaking point. You might feel that way, and now you have to kind of move away, make a change. So let's go ahead and pull the advice for you, Leo, before getting into the rest of the mini spreads. So, Benevolent Spirit, what's the advice? What's the advice? Let me just check the frame. Okay, what's the advice for Leo? One good shuffle here. What's the advice? So we got Justice. Eventually, I don't know how soon, but this is a January reading, but it's a major arcana card, the Justice card. Eventually, things will come into balance and you'll be able to relax more than right now. It's like things are going to shift and kind of find their place where they need to land. Like there's going to be balance created. So it's not really advice. It's just that it's letting you know things are going to become more balanced for you. Let's get an Angel Oracle card. We got Remain Positive. Okay. So these are 2 cards letting you know that it's going to get better. It's like you really have to tough it out. You have to kind of remain strong throughout this January. And things you'll start to see the results of that balance happening. Your sleep will get better. You'll feel better. You'll have a better outlook about the rest of the year. but it is like you have to tough it out. And if someone's trying to take advantage of you, it's like you do have to speak on it. You do have to, I do feel like you have to be proactive in some ways. You have to maybe renegotiate contracts or loans, like come back to the table and start over. So if there's some sort of outstanding debt, you have to maybe let someone know, listen, I'm having a hard time right now. I have this, and this going on. Can we do a different set of terms here to make things a little easier for me? And that could be with anything. It could be with bills. It could be with work. Just something that's going on is contributing to this Ten of Wands. And like I said, if it's something with two families, because there is that legal aspect to the Justice card, there might have to be some sort of legal intervention. And it's not punishment. This is not about punishing anyone. It's about mediating a problem, like an outside person to mediate it or to establish the new terms, to find a resolution to the problem or come to some sort of compromise that works for everybody. So it's not about placing blame or punishing anyone about something that went wrong here. It's like, how can we get that compromise? So overall, the message is to remain positive. So let's get into the rest of your reading. And let's do that. Next up will be health. And I'm going to continue this health reading mini spread until I get tired of it. But I do feel like there are interesting messages that come out from it. It's not about predicting or diagnosing any health issues for anyone with the Leo sign. It's about areas where someone could work on it. Like, what could you work on for January? Or what do you need to look out for? That sort of thing. So health messages for, and it's only 2 cards. Health messages for Leo for January. So we have 5 of Pentacles with the 4 of Cups in reverse. So this is a card of illness with the 5 of Pentacles here. I feel 5 of Pentacles, the way it's often associated with the phrase of being left out in the cold. This is about exposure. So again, I'm not a doctor. These are just things that I'm picking up on. So it is winter where I'm at. So that could talk about sharing spaces with people, being exposed to their germs, their potential for viral infections. I feel like it's okay to say these things like COVID, flu, RSV. There's so bird flu. That is, if anyone's paying attention in the States, that's going around. So it's like, this is about exposure. Now, another thing that's coming up, STDs, like sexually transmitted infections, those sorts of things. It's about being in a vulnerable spot. This also could be about how you prepare food or something. There's a vulnerability here that's not being addressed, and it's like someone's not being careful. They're not taking the necessary precautions. And it could be very literal to the card, like you're not wearing enough clothes, you're not protecting yourself against the elements, against the cold, against the rain, that sort of thing. So someone's not doing right with the Five of Pentacles, or just not doing the best that you could to protect yourself. It's like something that you could catch. So you want to watch out for that, Leo. With the Four of Cups in reverse, it's something that's being ignored. I feel like it's reinforcing this on the Five of Pentacles. You have to, and it could be a very conscious thing, that someone is just ignoring advice. Like, this may not be the first time someone has mentioned this to you, Leo, that you have to be careful about what you're exposing yourself to. It's like you're ignoring advice, you're ignoring what's right in front of you. And you could be getting a wake-up call about that. So rather than get the wake-up call, it's like, why don't you just take the advice? Why don't you just listen? Why don't you just make those changes? So that's the health reading. Like, someone's being very stubborn, it seems like, when it comes to their health or their habits, ignoring the messages. So let's see for career. 2 cards for career for January for the sign of Leo. Okay, so you got, listen, I'll still take it. You heard me shuffle. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, 2 of Pentacles. So I just did the health reading. It could be affecting your career. So it might, because as a result of this exposure, this sickness, this illness, it could force you to take some time off of work. And when you come back to work, it's like you're behind at that point. With the 2 of Pentacles, it's like you have to play catch up. You could be extra busy. If you are someone who makes their own schedule, or you're a content creator, you're a YouTuber, influencer, whatever, and you kind of make your own schedule, but you still have deadlines, you still have things you want to get done within the month, within certain time periods, you could fall behind. And when you do recover, it's like you have to go from 0 to 100. You have to catch up with everything. So it could be that you're recovering from illness now, or during the beginning of January. And then the second half, it's going to be very busy. And I'm going to pull an advice for you. What's the advice here? And again, this could be bills too. I was mentioning that in the general. There could be things you're going to have to catch up. And the source could be because you're recovering for something, or you took a break. And it's kind of like right now you can't afford to take a break, even if you really want to or need to. Like, unfortunately, life and its obligations is kind of pressing on you. You can't really afford to take that break. What's the advice? Ace of Swords. You might have to reach out to someone for some additional help. You might have to set realistic expectations with people around you. Like, let them know what you're going through. This is about communication. It's about being honest and being straightforward with someone. Like, don't try to hide that you're overwhelmed or that you're extra busy. Like, let everyone know, so everyone's on the same page, so that they can have realistic expectations about when they can expect something from you. So this is about open, honest communication. And that will help you to balance everything that's going on. And make sure people are clear on what you may not want to, because you don't want to expose yourself and be vulnerable with other people, but it's like you have to let people know what you're capable of. Maybe you can only do 2 hours or 3 hours on a project or something. Like you can't, it's going to take you a little longer because you may not have the energy. So that's the message for a career. Let's get into love. Love is going to be a little spicy this month because I'm using the Hidden Truth Oracle deck. And so we'll start there and then we'll do tarot. And that will be it. So let's do Hidden Truth here. Hidden Truth messages. Message for Leo. Just one card for Leo. For January. For love and romance. A Hidden Truth card. Okay, Leo. So you have... Oof. Okay. So that says, we both know I am not the one for you. And let me get the rest of the tarot. Love and romance messages for Leo for January. The Five of Pentacles wanted to come out again. Ooh, it just peeked out. It just peeked out. So let's see. We got for your energy, the Eight of Wands in reverse. The other person has Justice in reverse. For the energy between the two of you, we have, oof, Ten of Swords. Okay. So, Leo, you could be dealing with a Libra, Justice in reverse. But something, I feel like whatever this connection is, it's been going on for some time. It is not working out. And with the Ten of Swords, it's over. It's done. Like both parties feel like this is it. Like we reached the point of no return. This can't be fixed. Whatever happened in between the two of you, I don't know if it's devastating or not. It could be, but it's like you both feel very confident in the fact that this is not working out. With the Eight of Wands here in reverse, it's like you no longer want to talk about it. It could be vice versa, but it's like you have nothing left to say. You've said everything that needs to be said in your mind, and you could have blocked this person, cut off communication completely. And I mean, you were thorough with it. Like someone can't reach you. They don't have... There's no way in. There's no way to communicate with you. You have cut somebody off. With the Justice card in reverse for the other person's energy, they feel like they may not deserve this treatment. Like they don't know what's really going on. Like why can't they get in contact with you? Why don't they see you anymore? Like there's a lack of understanding. And so you both feel betrayed in some way. I don't know what prompted this, but with the Ten of Swords, that's the end of a cycle. So this is not out of the blue. This is the result of a lot of back and forth between the two of you. and you both, like, it's a mutual feeling of betrayal. Like, there's a blame game going on here. You're blaming each other for what went wrong here. And with the "we both know I'm not the one for you," this could be about a third party situation. Like, maybe someone found out about a third party, or maybe there's a perception, or someone thinks there's a third party situation, but maybe there isn't one going on, but there's no communication here. So there's no way to talk it out. There's no way for someone to explain, like, oh, that's just my friend, you're getting it all wrong. Like, maybe someone saw something on social media and they're getting a certain impression, and it could be wrong, but there's no chance to explain it. But like I said, there's a reason for that. Someone could have cheated before, someone could have played that sort of game before. So this is a result of many different things going on here. So I can pull a couple of clarifiers for each side, and then we'll wrap it up. So on your side, Leo, we got the Hermit. You're done. Ooh, the way you just kind of like, I'm over this. This, like I said, this isn't the Chariot. This is the Hermit. This is the result of the Ten of Swords. You have nothing left to give, and you even might feel like this connection is holding you back. You are so ready to move on. You're probably already doing it. This person may not be aware of just how serious you feel about being done with this connection. They got Temperance in reverse. So a lot of major arcana here. This person is upset. So they're taking it differently. They're not happy about this ending at all. Again, they don't feel like it's justified. They feel like it's unfair. They may not quite understand it, but they just know that it's over. And with the Temperance card in reverse, it's like something's unresolved for them on their end. They know it's over, but they still have questions. They're still not understanding why things ended the way they did, or why you're doing it this way, like completely cutting yourself off and moving away from them. Like, they may feel like they don't deserve that. They don't deserve that treatment. Yeah, they're not handling it well at all. You could be dealing with the Libra with the Justice card, or Sagittarius with Temperance, and over here Virgo. That could be playing out in someone's signs, sun, moon, or rising. So you do both know that you're not each other's match, but it's like you came to that conclusion first. This person is being forced to come to that conclusion. Like, if they had a chance, they'd go for another round with you. They'd play this game for another round. You're not willing to do that. You're ending this cycle. So I feel like you're initiating it. So I could pull more cards to be nosy, but I'm not. This has been a long reading, Leo. So I do appreciate it if you made it to this point. And if you enjoyed this, if you could like, share, and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one, or one of my live streams, to get a personal reading. So thank you, and take care. Bye-bye.